Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Aria Moon Tarot, and thank you so much for being here. This is your love reading for anyone with Sun, Moon, or Rising in Sagittarius. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't, check your other placements. All right, let's get started. Wow, I just heard the truth comes out, or there's this feeling, especially with the King of Swords. It's like something it's very direct, and it's very precise. And I wonder why this idea of a date. Because, I'm thinking of this as a calendar date, but for some of you, this might be like a date, as in like going out with someone. This could have something to do with a date. And if there is, like, especially if this is scheduled already, because, I'm seeing like this whole calendar situation. If this is already scheduled, this is like a real sign that this date, it might seem like it's just like a casual thing, like a no big deal thing, but it's a turning point. And there's something real that comes of it. Everything I'm seeing here would be an indication of a yes answer. And this is a very positive feeling yes. I already got that like as soon as the Wheel of Fortune came out, and the Wheel of Fortune is a card representing yes. But, I wanted to see, because you never know what other energies are out here, and the wheel is about situations that are out of our control, so you never really know. But we had that message of a perfect 10. This is something that's a perfect fit for you guys in some way. Something that almost like it feels like it should be yours. And this might have to do with a person, this might have to do with a situation in your life, but it's a win-win situation. So it's like all parties involved in this are going to benefit positively. For some of you, this could be about like a collaboration, working with somebody, especially with this Page of Wands. This might be you working on something that you're really passionate about, or you're kind of like hooking up with people who share these similar interests. And it's like, it's a win-win for you guys to work together. You share these common interests. You might be into the same thing, or you might have complementary skills. It might be like, well, I'm really good at, whatever. Like, it literally could be anything. Like, I'm really good at the business side of things and you're really creative. So if we come together, it's like it's gonna be a win-win for us to work together. Take that as it resonates, but I feel like this is a situation where multiple people benefit, and where there is kind of a passion involved. Yeah, I like this. I really like this energy. It feels like something becoming very real, something becoming very solid. I also am getting strong indications of communication for some of you. So it might be that you've been waiting to hear back from someone, and that's what's going to make it solid. That's what's going to start this new beginning. We have this Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, all aces are about a new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles to me is this is about something coming into physical form more so than the other aces in the deck, because the other aces, like, they could represent something like a new idea, a new passion emerging, that type of thing. And although the Ace of Pentacles can kind of encompass all of that as well, this is really the kind of the indication of it becoming very real. So this isn't just an idea that you have. It's not just a new idea and like you're going to pursue the idea and see where it leads. This feels like this is now starting to take form. This is starting to take shape in some way. The Ace of Pentacles can also talk about like an investment or money coming in. So this could be like you really starting to pour into something, you really investing in something. I just heard putting your money where your mouth is. So I don't know. It could be like really you're making like a financial investment towards something you might be putting a lot of money into, like the pursuit of a passion. It could be your education. It could be a course you want to take. It could be like putting a down payment on something. But whatever this is, if this is like a financial investment, this could also be like money coming your way. It's like this is really laying the groundwork for more to come. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Innocence of Swords here, so more page energy. This is it's so cool because I feel like something very solid is happening in your life. And that's leading to these energies, like this page energy, this newness. And the ace is kind of giving me that feeling as well, because aces are about new beginnings. I really, really, really like this energy, and I feel like this is super positive energy for you guys. Like, yeah, that's really positive energy. Did we mention Libra energy here? There's something your guides want me to say about this Justice card that I must not have said yet. Okay, so they're taking me back to this idea of the truth coming out or communication about something with the Spirit of Swords. There might be something revealed to you, but it's like this thing, it creates this feeling of balance. It's almost like if you invested in something and you were kind of waiting to see if that investment would pay back. And it's like you getting that return on investment. That brings the balance to the situation. And I also feel like if there's investments that you're making and you're kind of wondering, like, should I make this investment? Should I put my time and energy and focus and resources and money or whatever it might be into this thing? Should I pursue this? The fact that this is coming out as Justice energy combined with the Innocence of Wands, it kind of tells me that it's like, this is going to balance out. It's going to pay off. Even if you have to make an investment up front, it will be balanced. It will be worth it. And if there's some investment you've made, like maybe you've invested in a person, in a situation, and you are kind of wondering if that investment is going to pay off. Yes, we're seeing balance here. We're seeing a win-win. So I'm going to clarify this a little bit more just to see what else we can get from this. What other information can we extract from this? Number 4. There's some message about two sides of the same coin coming through here. So I don't know if that's about you and someone else. This could be about you in another situation, but there is kind of this feeling of like these things being one in some way, and like really balancing each other out, really providing a lot of strength and stability, and letting almost like your skill sets are really complementary to each other. And this might not be another person. This could be that your skill sets are really complementary to, let's say, a particular job or a particular passion you want to pursue. It's like you have exactly what it takes to do this thing, and this thing is exactly what you need like in your life to like find that balance. Yeah, there's this feeling of like it's a good match. That's a good fit. Wow, okay. We have the 3 of Cups. Oh my gosh, I love that, you guys. This is showing a lot of support. This is showing that kind of complementary energy that we were just talking about. So there's a circle of support for you. There's this can be friends, this can be family members, this can even be opportunities for some of you. And it's a very celebratory energy. So seeing that with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like things turn, things start to click into place. And there's this energy of celebrating this newness, celebrating this opportunity, celebrating how perfectly these things go together. It's a good fit. I just keep saying that. It's a good fit. I feel like if you are like waiting for a position, like waiting to hear back about a position or something, you might literally hear that from like whoever's hiring you. Like, we really think you're a good fit for the company or something like that. We have the Fool and the 6 of Swords. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of newness. There's an opportunity here. There's like this energy of moving away from the old. making a transition, like it's time. It just feels like that's what this wheel energy is. It's like it's time. And I'm back to that perfect 10 because that's that feeling too of like it's a match. Like it's a match. Wow. There's this feeling of taking a leap, leaving something behind in the past, like taking everything with you that you gained from that situation, taking everything that you learned. And I feel like with this energy of the Wheel of Fortune, because like I was saying, the Wheel of Fortune can be, sometimes luck is in our favor and luck is on our side, and sometimes it's not. And we know that. We've been in positions when the wheel energy has been reversed and it just kind of feels like everything's going wrong and like, is this ever going to work out for me? And I feel like if you've been in that place where you've had the wheel kind of work the other way, where it wasn't a perfect 10, it wasn't a perfect fit, the Six of Swords talks about kind of taking these lessons that we learned with us, knowing that our journey was perfect the way that it was, that these were the experiences we needed to have, these were the lessons we needed to learn, this is the information we need to have as we take this next leap. And it's like that energy tenfold here. It's this energy of like you learned so much during the time that it didn't seem like luck was on your side. During the time that it was always a no, and it was never really a perfect fit. So it's so interesting with these readings because it's like, I don't know what answer you're hoping for, but I can tell you that this is really, really positive energy. And even if it means that you have to walk away from something and dive into something that's completely unknown to you, it's going to be a win-win for all parties involved. It might be a win-win-win-win-win depending on how many parties are involved here. But it's like you have something to offer. And I think your skill set, your experience, your growth, it's all lining up perfectly for a new opportunity. So if it does mean moving away from something, if it does mean making a scary trip, for some of you, it could be a little bit scary, but it's like you can feel that you're moving toward your joy. You can feel that moving toward this new path. There's so much newness, you guys. Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. Moving toward, and the Innocence of Wands, which is Page of Wands. Very new type of energy. Moving toward this is the way that you need to go, because the Six of Swords, this is a transition and it's a necessary transition, and you might see that, but sometimes we don't see that it is necessary. This is such positive energy. This is such positive energy though. Okay. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands energy, 9 of Cups. It feels like the burden was heavy in the past. It feels like there were times that like luck was not on your side. So like you've been through it. But now it's time for this new journey, this new expression, this new experience. And there's a real feeling of support and celebration around this. I'm going to pull you some oracle cards and see what other messages want to come through for you. Number 4. Yep, we had the card flip, but we had the Eye. Wow. I feel like you guys are just seeing it so clearly now. There's something you're seeing clearly, and I feel like for a lot of you it has to do with the Six of Swords energy. You might see clearly that it's time for a transition. Your intuition is being sharpened here. Yeah. Your intuition is sharp about this. I really do feel like a lot of you, like you've either felt this coming or you've already seen some movement here. Okay. We have the snake and the heart. Wow. So snakes for me are all about transformation and kind of this feeling of like infinite possibilities. It's interesting because we were looking at this kind of circular or like cyclical type of imagery that came out right at the beginning of your reading. And I often see snake energy like that because sometimes we'll see snakes depicted like eating their own tail. So they're forming that kind of that cycle. So there's this feeling of like transformation, newness, shedding an old skin. Gosh, I feel like you guys, I feel like this Fool here, I feel like this is about this heart-centered energy. I feel like this leap of faith, whatever this is, this new journey, this new beginning in a way, I feel like this has to do with heart-centered energy. This has to do with really getting in touch with your heart, knowing what your heart wants, and really tapping into that intuition. I'm getting all sorts of messages about intuition here, and like you knowing it. It's almost like you could feel this. You can feel this this shift and this transition with this. Such interesting energy here. I'm gonna pull you some advice. It's weird how you're reading. It's like, I just feel like there's something your guides want me to see, and then we'll go from there. Because I do feel like there's something else here. Let's see, what messages do you have? This is almost what I was feeling like there might be something more with the snake. I was holding back on that because it's not a negative energy that I'm feeling with it. But with this smooth talker, there are a couple of different ways that I interpret this energy. Sometimes this can be the energy of somebody who like deceives us, or a situation that deceives us. So what I think we're looking at here is that past energy we were talking about, with the bottom deck energy being that 10 of Wands. We were talking about the wheel sometimes like not turning in our favor, or having experienced when the wheel isn't turning in our favor, when things don't seem to be going our way. And it's giving me this energy of like when things were deceptive, when it seemed like the situation was going to be good and then it wasn't, when somebody talked us into doing something that wasn't in alignment with our heart. And sometimes the snake can be seen that way because there's like, you know, like the whole Garden of Eden type of energy there. Sometimes the snake is depicted. I love snakes, you guys. So I don't just inherently view a snake as like a negative message, and I doubt that many of you do either. But I feel like there have been situations where it seemed, okay. I see the message here, and I see why your guides wanted me to kind of like hold on a minute, because I think that there are situations in your past. Oopsie, I'm so sorry. I was trying to get comfortable and hang out with you guys, and I really hit the table. I feel like there's been situations in your past where it like seemed like it was full steam ahead, and it turned out that it was like, it was somebody like representing this smooth talker energy. And this doesn't have to be a person. It's like an opportunity. It could be an opportunity that seemed really good. It seemed like it was going to be great. It seemed like it was going to be a win-win, and it wasn't. And now this opportunity is really coming to you. And I feel like this happened from you following your heart. Your angels have been really watching out for you. And your angels are still with you. So it feels like even opportunities that have fallen through in the past, it might have seemed like a disappointment, but really I'm getting the message that it's like, it was sort of all fluff. It was somebody or some situation that was just telling you everything you wanted to hear. It was like like a get rich quick kind of scheme type of energy, you know, where it's like someone presents you with this opportunity that's just like, oh, it's gonna be great, you're gonna make millions of dollars and you're gonna not have to do anything and you're gonna, you know, all of these things, and you're like, yeah, sign me up. And then it turned out like that's not it. Or someone appears in your life and you think, oh, this person is perfect, that perfect 10 we were talking about, and then it turned out that that wasn't it. But now I feel like you're ing into this energy of like, now it actually is. So I feel like there's this message of like, trust it, even if in the past it seemed like it and then it wasn't it. Even if you had to make these difficult transitions. We have the dream at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, even if you've had to make some difficult choices and transitions to get to that place of the dream. I feel like you guys are moving into this energy of newness that really feels like it's in alignment with your heart. It really feels like this is a situation where you can be like, this is a win. This is a win. Let's get another message for you. Gosh. No more waiting. I have that feeling. We also have spiritual growth. And gosh, why did you guys gift from above? You guys have so many cards. I'm going to read you the rest of these. Blossom, dare to dream, heal, prove it, and when you least expect it. So there's a surprise element to this, and we were totally getting that from the beginning because the Wheel of Fortune, like I was saying, these are events that are out of our control. Like these are events that can surprise and delight us. So there is a surprise element. There is this element of like, here's the gift from above, angels. Gosh, you guys. So it's a transition. There is a transition here. There's a transition into newness. There may be even the sense of moving away from something that that felt secure, because the Six of Swords shows someone leaving their home, leaving the things that were familiar to them, but they're headed off toward a much better situation, a much more, a situation that's in alignment a lot more. So this really does, it feels like an opportunity that just kind of comes out of nowhere. It feels like this newness, and it does feel to me like something that you've been waiting for. Like you've been waiting for the opportunity to take this leap, or you've been waiting for the door to open this way. And it just feels like now is the time. This was a definite yes. So I hope that was the answer that you wanted. But even if you framed your question a different way, I hope you were able to get some messages about your situation from what came out for you today. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave your reading right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and letting me read your cards. If you enjoyed this reading, if you resonated with any of these messages, don't forget to hit the like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit subscribe if you feel like it. And hopefully I will see you again in another reading really soon. Bye.